Hi everybody and welcome to this video about error messages in Excel. Error messages are a way for Excel to tell you that there is something wrong with, for example, your function or formula. It can be very annoying if you don't know how to solve the problem. And in this video I will show you the most common error messages and also show you how to solve these errors. So please watch and enjoy the video. So here you see some error messages in these cells which you probably have seen sometimes. And here the first thing I want to explain to you is this error message. You get only hashtags in your cell when you're probably working with dates or times, and it's just a simple way for Excel to explain to you this cell is not big enough to show the entire date. So you will see when I expand this column, you will see the whole date will show up. It's just that the column is not big enough to display the date, and it's only with dates and times. The next one is this one, hashtag value, and that just means that there is something wrong with your formula or with the cells you are referring to. So in this case I made a simple example. In this cell I typed A8 times A7. And what is A7 and A8? I just multiplied 7 by hello. And hello is not a number, and for that reason it cannot multiply 7 by hello, and that's the reason I get this error message. So when I change hello to, for example, 8, I get the answer to my formula. So that's the way to solve this problem. The next one is hashtag ref. So it also suggests it's something with your reference. There is something wrong with a reference. And when we look to this function I put in this cell, which gives the result hashtag ref, I have a VLOOKUP, and I look for the value 3 in this array, and I want my result to return from the third column. And that is where the error occurs, because you can see the blue square here. My array is only 1 and 2 columns. So there are only 2 columns in my array, and I am looking for a result in the third column. So that should be this one, but it is not in my array. And because the third column is not in my array, it gives the hashtag ref error message. So how can I solve it? Just look for the second column and I get my answer. Or when I want to look in the third column, just expand your array to this, and it returns 0 because the column is empty, but the error message is gone. Another example for this one is, for example, a reference like here. It says is A8, so this cell. It's a reference to this cell. When I copy this cell and I paste it in here, I get also the hashtag ref error message. And how is that possible? This is possible because this reference is a relative reference. It is not absolute. So when I copy this one to the left 2 cells, also my reference is going to the left. But since this is already referring to column A, there are no more columns on the left, so it basically refers to a column which does not exist. So this is why I get the hashtag ref. Will I make this one absolute by using F4, press enter, and now I copy this one to here. I just get the reference to cell A8 again, also here. So that's the reason for the hashtag ref. There is also another one, hashtag diff by 0. So it basically means you are trying to divide a value by 0. Well, that's not possible. You get this error message. So you will see here, I want to divide 5 by 0, and that is not possible. So you will see when I change this one to 2, for example, I get just the result I want for my formula. And the next one is hashtag NA, which stands for not available. And the value you are looking for is not available. Your search value is not found. So when I look at this formula, I again made a function VLOOKUP. And what am I looking up? I'm looking up cell A20, which is 5 in this array, and I want the second column to be my result. But when you take a look at A20, it says 5, and when I look this up in my array, it just contains 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 5 is not available in my array, and that's the reason I get the hashtag not available. So you will see when I change this into, for example, 3, which is available in my array, it gives me the result I want. The last one is the one with the blue arrows, and it's a circular calculation. You already see it here, circular reference A23. So how is that coming? You are making formulas with references, which are also used in a formula with the active cell as a reference. So for example, it's a bit difficult here how I explain it, but you can see in cell A23, I am dividing 4 by 0, which is not possible, but I divided A24 by A25, and when I take a look at A25, I use the cell A23 in my formula. So that is why I get the circular reference. So you cannot use this cell in a formula in here where you already used A25 in a formula in cell A23. So that is a circular reference. In some cases you can go around this circular reference by clicking File and Options, and go to the Formulas tab and click Enable Iterative Calculation. In this case it won't solve the problem, but in a larger calculation you can solve this problem that way, or there is just a file in your formula. So thanks for watching this video about error messages in Excel. I hope I helped you to solve some errors, and if I did so, please tell me in the comment section. If you liked the video, please subscribe so you can watch more of my videos about Excel.